Hello, folks. Sorry, I'm still trying to share this in the Discord chat so that people will come in here and just chat with me about whatever the fuck's on their mind. That's the goal of this. Let's go to Creator Studio. Hello, whoever the one person watching is. Well, it's not letting me share it for some reason. Maybe I need to have the Discord linked directly. But here, let me try. Share. More. Cancel. What's on my mind is why The Walking Dead Amino is dead with 0 activity. That's a good question, because I've checked the Walking Dead Amino, which I'm on, as The Walking David, and, you know, there's just been nothing, really. I don't know why that is. Amino's just been acting weird, you know? Okay, I copied the link, but I don't even know how to share it. I apologize. Hey, Broke Black Man, do me a solid. Go into the Share Your Stuff Discord and please link this live stream. It's not letting me do it because I'm already doing it from my phone. And since I'm not doing it from my computer, there is no tangible link for me to link the Discord with. So if you could do that, I would appreciate it. If my screen goes dark like this a little bit, it's just because I'm looking at the Discord page. So, help, BBM, help. Help me, help you. Did you? Well, I don't see it. I don't see it on the Discord. You lying sack of shit. Where on the Discord? You said Twitter, though. That's good. Need to share it on Twitter. I might be able to share it at least on my Twitter. But nobody really follows me on Twitter. I have like 100 followers and I never post anything. Well, shared it on the FOP Streamers channel. Hey, do it on the Share Your Stuff. The Share Your Stuff column, okay? I didn't even realize people had seen them on the Streamers one, but if you could do it on the Share Your Stuff. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Back to you guys. Appreciate that. Makes it easier on me. I still don't... I need to set up Discord again on my phone so that way when I share it, I can just share it to the Discord from my phone. But whatever. I also just need to get a better setup, period. 1 second. Just gonna go get some sound foam. Try to make this sound less computery. Less computery. It'll still sound computery, but it'll just be less. See these? Sound foam. I bought these to put them on my walls. I need to do that. I'm putting it between. There you go. Hold that up. I'll put it right. Whoops. Well, I made room for it. Hopefully that just captures the sound a little bit better. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Oh boy. Wonder if I can turn this just a bit. Maybe. Push the keyboard in a tad and do that. Do I watch Star Wars? Like the movies or like some sort of animated series? What are you talking about? Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them all. If I sound a little bit lackluster, it's because those movies are kind of lackluster. I shouldn't. Well, I don't know about that. They're good movies, but Star Wars is not what it was. What you thought of Force Awakens? Well, I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a copy of A New Hope. That's what everybody says. Everybody's right. I think Daisy Ridley, if that's the right name, who played Rey, I thought she was beautiful and awesome, and if you want to use the term Mary Sue, go ahead. Who cares? Nobody wants to watch their characters suck ass the entire movie. At least most of the time they don't. Yeah, it was good. What about you? What did you think? BBM. You enjoyed it? Good. Good, I'm glad you did, baby. I'm glad you enjoyed Force Awakens, BBM. Oh, man. I just hope The Last Jedi and a copy of Empire Strikes Back. Well, seeing as we are one to repeat the past, if it was successful in the past, it might happen. So you should go in planning for that to happen, and if not, be pleasantly surprised. Because since The Force Awakens has come out, I think I've seen it on TV, like on HBO, so it's not like they didn't cut anything for time or anything like that. Since I've seen it again, I still enjoy it. Sorry. I just got out of a movie, actually. I should be doing a review about that. Instead of calling this Chat with David, I should be reviewing that movie. Like, if Rey is Luke's father... I mean, if Luke is Rey's father? Make it Obi-Wan granddaughter or something? What movie? I just saw Spiderman Homecoming. I finally got around to it, and I saw it the way I wanted to, with like 3 people in the theater. Unfortunately, this stupid woman behind me was just texting, and she had her setting on her phone where anytime she got a text, the flash went off. And because she's holding it like this and reading it in her hands, and I'm right in front of her, my whole, like, I would just see flash on the screen of my shadow. And it's, yeah, I know, Macy, long time no see, got some long hair going. It's a lot curlier than this, but I straightened it so that it would be easier to manage. But I've had a few people say I kind of was rocking Jesus hair or looked like Jesus. Old Jesus. Oh, I told her to shut it off immediately, dude. I literally banged the seat right next to me, and I go, turn that fucking light off. And, like, she goes, like that, like she was surprised. Drama, come on, easy on the bone, please. Is there another thing you can chew? Where's your rubber one? Where's your rubber one? Where's your fetch toy? Where's that? Never mind. I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you. He's like looking at me like, oh, why are you yelling at me? Yeah, he's being sweet. He's laying on my bed. He's not usually allowed to, but he's been good all day and cramped up, and I felt bad, so I let him do it. Review the movie. Fine. Rude. BBM. Crawl through my screen. Like It and attack you. Okay, Spider-Man. I guess this will be a Spider-Man Homecoming review. If you made it this far, I've already changed the name of this review to the Spider-Man Homecoming review. So anyways, Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought the kid, if I may look him up, calm down, BBM. If Spider-Man Homecoming. Let's go to the IMDb and check. Why is this one a dark screen too? Fuck. Tom Holland, thank you. Tom Holland, I think it's weird. He even looked like Tobey Maguire in moments in the Spider-Man movie. And I thought he actually did a pretty good job. I enjoyed him quite a bit. I thought they did the right amount of Tony Stark in this. Enough to keep him interesting, but not too much to where they break the budget by just paying for Robert Downey Jr. to show up for a few days to film his stuff. I really think Jon Favreau needs to lose some weight. Lose some weight, Jon Favreau. You look good skinny. You should keep at that. But I love you, Jon Favreau. Without you, none of this would be possible. I think we can all agree, Iron Man 1 was the best movie so far. I enjoyed Tom's portrayal of Spider-Man / Peter Parker. Yeah, I thought he did a really good job. I actually really enjoyed his fat best friend in the movie, too. I kind of just enjoyed all of it. Honestly, surprisingly, I thought the worst characters were the people who were playing, like, Shocker or whatever, and I actually disagree. I think Michael Keaton, it was, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. There were parts of it that I really liked, but it just seemed like Spider-Man could easily handle this. They made the fight scenes, you know, like, smart to where it's like, oh, Spider-Man doesn't know, like, how the technology that he's using works, and so when he shoots it, it causes it to go off because he didn't think about it. And I liked him getting to learn all of his tech and stuff like that, and the very Iron Man skin-tight version of an Iron Man suit, and how it had all the different features and stuff. I thought that was great. I really did. I thought he did a good job of keeping that kind of light and interesting like Spider-Man usually does. You know, practicing in that vault, like all the different things that it did. Very good. Yeah, Spider-Man had to learn to be Spider-Man without the suit. Thought that was great. They ended up making it work. At first, I didn't really care just because of the fact that Iron Man was saying that. And Tony definitely is just Tony without the suit. It's not like Tony, if he got a building crushed on him and he didn't have an Iron Man suit on, like he would be able to lift up out of it like Spider-Man did. But I would give the movie either like an 89% or a 90%. Like I thought it was an A-. So I thought it was very good. It was very enjoyable. If not for that lady behind me, I think it would have been a little, maybe a couple percentage points higher, but I enjoyed the movie overall. I'm glad they're not showing a lot of Aunt May. I'm glad that MJ was kind of a side character as opposed to the main love interest, and that he liked some other girl. And I like that every time he tried to kind of have the love interest, he immediately had to zip out of there. Because it's like, yeah, nobody even cares anyway. Got a dash. Glad I got to tune in. Have a good one. Thanks, Macy. Hope you left a like. Hope you leave a like. If you like this discussion or review of Spider-Man Homecoming, I guess, or this chat with David, or whatever the name of this is, give it a thumbs up. She did. Thank you. 4 thumbs up. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? If we get to 10 thumbs ups, I'll shit my pants. I say that every time, but it's true. I dare you. Like, I had a video, what was it? My Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 5 review called Eastwatch, where I did it with my best friend Alec. and I saw it change from 3 to 4 there. I did it with him, and we got to 10 likes. Unfortunately, it was after the broadcast was already over, so I shit my pants off camera. But my Walking Dead Season 8 discussion, I shit my pants on camera. It was a mild shit, you don't really notice it. I don't even think I knew at the time, but I shit my pants. And, I mean, that was terrible, just having to deal with all that shit. My pants being choked with poo. What movies you plan on seeing before the year is up? Good question. The Disaster Artist, I think, is probably on the top of my list. I love the movie The Room for the reasons that you should love it, for how bad it is. I've studied that movie in and out, and I've read so much about it and watched a ton of features and interviews about it. I don't even own it. Surprisingly, I don't own it. I think I did at one point, and then somebody borrowed it from me, and I never got it back, because they borrowed it from me while I was in California, and there it went. But I want to get it with the Blu-ray so that I can see all the behind-the-scenes and all the shit. I got a few friends who have it on Blu-ray, and I need to borrow it from them so I can sit and binge-watch my Room stuff. Looks like James Franco does a pretty good job in that. Seth Rogen's there because he's Seth Rogen. I think the one issue with that movie, I don't know if they're going to talk about it or they might have creatively changed it just for the sake of it, but Dave Franco, I don't think he's capable of growing a full beard, and so they literally have this terrible fucking beard on him in the teaser, in the trailer or whatever, and I don't know if that's because they're working it in to where it's like the character in real life shaved his beard and he ended up using a fake one, or if it's just like, oh, here's a shitty makeup version of a beard. I don't know. Manny Rosenberg, what's up from California? Hey, California. Fake it till you make it. Well, they already made it, broke black man. How are you doing, though, Manny? That is your real name. Could just be a quirky YouTube name. Or just a very fun real name. Where in California? Where are you messaging me from? Trying to see something. Ugh. Keep that hair down. Hide the sides of that face. Make it look narrower. Make it look narrower. Where are you, Manny? I'm good. The Bay Area. Where are you streaming from? I'm in Oklahoma right now. My folks' place in Oklahoma. Smack dab in the center of the country, in the center of Oklahoma. And it sucks. I say that every time I bring it up, but it does. For what I want to do, it does. But I should be getting out soon. The main reason I was here is because I'm doing some dental work, and it's just cheaper here, because if you do it in California, it'll cost, $20,000. And here it'll cost, $5 or $6. And I've also been producing a feature film called 40 Ounces of Freedom, and that's the main reason that I'm staying here until that is, ideally, until it's completed. Well, you're watching from New York? Well, sorry about Kevin Durant. Couldn't care less. Honestly, couldn't. I grew up here. I even worked for the Thunder for a little bit. But I seriously couldn't care less. Russell, I knew Russell Westbrook's brother. His name is Ray. He was in my Media in the New Millennium class while I was getting my marketing degree. And he was a cool dude. And I remember he even offered me free tickets and stuff. And I literally turned down free tickets on multiple occasions from Ray Westbrook, Westbrook's brother. I don't think he told his brother, because why the fuck would his brother care? He doesn't know me. Not on that level, anyways. I did know him temporarily when I worked for the Thunder, but you know, that's all in passing. Fun story though. I actually met the entire Thunder back when I had my very first job, when I was, I had just turned 18, something like that. Maybe 17? Probably 17. Let's say 17. And it was like the summer. And I went, and I was always playing laser tag at a place called Laser Quest right in the middle of Oklahoma City, and I was really good at it, and I loved doing it. I went all the time. I went like every weekend, and sometimes on the weekdays, and it was relatively cheap at the time when I played, just a few dollars to play for 15 minutes, or, you know, $5 for like 30 minutes and $10 for an hour, and it was great, and I loved it. I loved the atmosphere. I loved the glow lights. My ADD was in heaven, and so anyways, they go, hey, would you come here all the time? Do you want to just like work here and make money to come here? And I go, I like your style. And then I just started working there. Came in for an interview. I did the whole interview, but I literally like got the job in the room and started working the next day. And I was working behind the counter as a person who did codes. So I was the person who gave out your code name at first. And then after like a week, I started doing marshalling. And marshalling was where you go up there and they have like a Laser Quest. They had a plaque that had all the rules that say, you know, I will not run, climb, or jump. I will not sit, kneel, or lie down. I will not cover any sensors. I will not make physical contacts with other players. I will watch my language. And I'll play fair, play smart, and give it my all. I think it was something like that. That might be all the rules. I might have gotten them all. My third week there, they go, listen, a new basketball team in Oklahoma has reserved Laser Quest for 3 hours. And I was like, okay, so, you know, should I continue mopping? And they go, well, you're closing tonight, and so you're going to be doing all the marshalling, because if you're closed, if it got rented out, you only needed 1 or 2 people to, you know, do the codes, because it's just a birthday party or something like that. And we had 1 or 2 of those since I was there, but I never closed. And they go, yeah, so you're going to do the codes, you're going to do the marshalling, and you're just going to be going in and out for 3 hours, and that'll be the last few hours of your shift. So they, at like, I forget what, 7:30 or 8 o'clock, they kind of closed the place down, except, you know, for like one door, the opening to the place. They put the close sign on the outside and some sort of special sign that said, like, you know, welcome whoever. And all of a sudden, around 8:15, a bunch of, like, I'm not even kidding, like Rolls Royces with gold rims on the car and like gold trim and stuff like that, just white, and like Bentleys and Aston Martins and all this stuff just pull up, and there's like 10 or 12 of them, and these huge black dudes just pile out. And then this one white guy at the very front, there's like maybe 1 or 2 white basketball players, but this one short white guy at the front, who was the Thunder's manager, you know, comes in and he's like, yeah, I'm going to pay for all these guys or whatever, pay up front. And this guy's just counting off, you know, a couple grand or something, and breaks it off and hands it to him. And they're like, here's a tip or whatever. And so in come all of these Thunder players, and like a 19 or 20-year-old Kevin Durant, you know, really, really fucking skinny, really scrawny Russell Westbrook. This is back when Kyle Weaver and stuff was on the team, and all these, like Ibaka and all them, and it's, and so they were coming up, and they were all, like, telling me their fucking code names, and, like, Russell Westbrook's like, I want to be Twinkle Toes, because they had to pick from, like, the list, Because all the time we'd get people who just go like, I want to be bitch tits. And you're like, you can't be bitch tits. I'm sorry. And no, you can't be Penn Island, which looks like penis land when it shows up, and all this stupid stuff. It's like, no. You know, I used to try to be more clever about it because it would pop up on the other player's gun who shot you, and I would just, my name would always be yourself. So it would always pop up, you've been shot by yourself. And I thought it was really funny, but nobody else did. And they found out it was me, and then people ganged up on me. But anyways, that's beside the point. And then Kevin Durant's like, I want to be a Cupcake. You know, like, can I be Cupcake? It's like, sure, Cupcake. Boop. And it's like, sure, Twinkle Toes. Boop. And like went all through these things. And then once I get all of these guys, whoa, hey, oh, hey, whoa, hey. Okay, there you go. All of these guys came up and got their stupid code names, and then I had to go back and be their marshal and tell them all the rules. Now, at the time, I'm like, you know, really, really skinny, sounded like a girl, you know, like I had a very youthful voice. It was not how I sound like now. 6 likes? I don't have 6 likes, this says 5 likes. This says 5 likes. But that's good. Thank you for thumbing it up. These are some stories that at some point I thought I would tell on this channel. I just didn't think it'd be in this whatever this is. So hey, 6 likes. Fuck. I'm close to shitting my pants. Anyways, I had to go and be their marshal and tell these guys all the rules that you tell little kids, basically. You know, I will not run, climb, jump. Oh, no, run, climb, jump. You know, because you'd have to make them repeat it. So you go like, yeah, I need to hear you. I need to hear you. What? You know, what did I just say? Hey. Oh, here's a fun fact. I didn't know why they made me do this at the time, but I soon found out why. Before they showed up, and after I finished mopping, they brought me in the back, and they gave me this orange bucket of neon paint. So it's going to glow in the dark against the black light. And they gave me a little step stool. And they go, we need you, and, you know, like the manager who was there, we need you to help paint all the bars beneath 7 feet tall. And I go, why? And they go, so they won't hit their heads when they're running through here. So I did that for, I don't know, 20 minutes. And luckily they were a little bit late, so, you know, did it in time. But there was still wet paint on these beams. Anyways, they get all their code names. I go in there and I'm like, okay, who here's played laser tag? You know, like they're all... By the way, I'm on a pedestal that's like 1.5 feet tall. They're all like looking down at me. They're just so big. And I just look like this small Jewish kid who's like, hey, you know, the rules. And... like, I remember distinctly hearing a couple of, like, this nigga, you know, shit like that when I was doing the rules. So, I'm like, all right, you guys, I need to hear you repeat this stuff. I go, I will not run, climb, or jump. And then Russell Westbrook, I remember very distinctly just going, like, man, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'll be like, all right, well, don't sit. I started to change how I said it. I started being like, I don't give a fuck either, whatever. Yeah, so don't run, climb, or jump, you get it. Yeah, don't sit, kneel, or lie down. Come on, you're not a bunch of children. You know, and I got a couple laughs. And started just devolving into this, like Bostonian mixed with Jersey Shore kind of like, I don't give a fuck, whatever. You know, I won't make physical contact with any other players. Hey, you heard it here first, folks. You know, and shit like that. And finally get through it. Now here, the crazy part, I think, was them putting on their packs. Because these packs are made for normal-sized people, not, you know, like, and children. So all these children who had put these packs on and had it really tight, you got these 7'2" tall basketball players from the Thunder going like, fucking nigga, this goddamn thing won't fucking work, man. What the fuck? Hey, your goddamn gun work? Cause my goddamn nigga, please, you know, like, and they're all just like fucking around with this shit, and they're like, oh, hey, goddamn it, fucking come over here. and looking like a gay ass motherfucker, and like they're all just like shitting on me and shitting on the equipment and all that stuff. And then, you know, I'm queuing up the music, and you know, at Laser Quest you had like 6 CDs that you can choose from, and it's like Enya, just random ones, like a random assortment, which had like Blind Melon, like No Rain and shit on it, which I liked more. And then they had the Michael Jackson like best of things. So I was like, going from the race thing, let's throw on the MJ. So I threw on Michael Jackson, and like literally I think the first song on the Michael Jackson 1 album is Black or White or something like that. And so that kicks up immediately, and these guys run out like, yeah, motherfucker, and they like go running out through here. I'm not even kidding you. Kevin Durant runs like 6 feet, and then you hear a like that, smacked his forehead clean on one of those orange neon poles. Had like orange smudge on his forehead. And keep in mind, I'm laughing I'm trying not to laugh my ass off, but I'm laughing my ass off. Like I'm shaking like this, going like, oh my god, I can't believe that they were right. And by the way, they're not obeying any of the rules. We're all just going like, motherfucker, and then it's just like, oh, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. You know, like all that shit. And then they're like running and hitting each other with the guns, like breaking the guns, and then going, yo, Marshall. And I would like run over. I'm like, what seems to be the problem over here? And they just go, this motherfucking gun don't fucking worry, man. I've come up and I hit this dude, and this man, this fucking gun's a piece of crap, man. Give me that guy's gun. I want that guy's gun. You know, like, and I'm like, hey, whoa. I can get you a new pack. And he just go, new pack, man. I don't want a fucking new ass pack. If someone else see me getting the pack, oh, fuck off, man. And so, like, you know, I'm fixing their stuff, and then I fixed it, and he just go, you know, like, much love, and then he ran off. And then Kyle Weaver, who was this, like, he's no longer on the team. I don't think he's on any team. But he comes up, and he kind of gets, like, real close to me. He just go, you know how to play this game? And I go, yeah. And he go, you good at it? I go, yeah, I work here. And he go, you're going to help me win. Like, very distinctly, you're going to help me win. And I was like, what? And then he just I'm not even kidding, grabbed me by, like, the collar and is leading me around and gave me the gun. And he just goes, man, shoot that nigga. And I was like, ah! I was this guy's fucking puppet for, like, the first game. And I'm like, dude, I can't be doing this. And he's like, oh, shut up, man. You know, you just, come on, you help me out. You know, helping a brother out, nothing wrong with that. And, like, and all this stuff. So he ends up winning by, like, a lot. And then he, like, finally, you know, lets me go. He would let me go periodically when I would, like, have to go address stuff. But then he would, like, come and find me and then grab me again. He's like, hey, I know I'm getting fucked over here. Now help me over here. And, so, yeah. I did that for a while. Like 3 hours. That's how I met the Thunder. Them renting out Laser Quest. And I worked there for like 6 months, and then I got... it's one of the few jobs I've ever been fired from, because I stood my ground on something that just bothered me, and you know, you don't get rewarded for standing your ground. I should have gotten an autograph. I didn't know who the fuck they were at the time. They weren't even called the Thunder. What is going on, Analysis? You just missed my story. I was just talking about when I met the Thunder for the first time, when I worked at Laser Quest. And also about how I don't give two shits about the Thunder. Just because, I'm sorry, you know, I'll tell you this much. If we had the Thunder back when I was in middle school, I would have been a die-hard fan. Because that was back when I played basketball. But not since I stopped playing basketball around, I don't know, high school, you know, freshman, sophomore year. Once I picked up a set of golf clubs, man, I was done with basketball. Like, I just stopped. And I had no desire to ever really play it again. The stream is very laggy for me right now. My bad. Gonna try and fix. I think so far it's been okay. I haven't seen any problems. What do you think, BBM? Has the stream been lagging for you? If it has been, that kind of sucks because I don't really feel like not me, I'm perfect. Great. Okay, good. No, I'm just making sure it's on your end. Not to be insulting, but I just went through that whole spiel. But when you come back and you watch it again, go back and watch this part, right before you showed up, like 10 minutes before you showed up. Watch that. So yeah. Then I met them later on when I was working for them as a brand ambassador for the Thunder. I was doing a couple of brand ambassador gigs, one as a U.S. Cellular representative, and there was another one in there too. I can't remember at the time. But I was doing that, and we would always set up at Thunder games, and so I met the Thunder that way, and I would take pictures with people in front of posters of the Thunder, and occasionally they would come out and take pictures with fans, and I would be like, hey, Russell, get in there, and anytime you see it, like, whoa, hey, who turned the light off, hey, what? Okay, sorry. If you love it when the screen goes black occasionally, give this stream a thumbs up. We're at 6 likes so far. If we get to 7, then we will be one closer to 10. So, oh my God, Analysis gave it a like. It's at 7 now. What? Man. So, yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot of weird jobs, and I've met a lot of sports celebrities in a weird way, or just celebrities in general in a weird way. About like a shit ton of stories, and at some point, I'm gonna need to make an official stream or just do lucky number 7. You're goddamn right. Speaking of lucky numbers, if I play by those rules, my lucky number is 37. Story behind that, pretty simple. It was a senior skip day, but people were too afraid that you'd get in trouble if you skipped, and my school was very keen on participation grades and stuff like that, and they go like, oh, senior skips day is like skipping a test. You don't want to skip a test because you'll drop your whole letter grade and like all kinds of shit just to get you to stay. But then they would show up and they wouldn't do anything, and they wouldn't be that harsh, so they weren't that bad about it. But they just didn't want you to skip school because. But anyways, I remember the math teacher goes, tell you what, it's like the last class of the day, pretty much, because afterwards it was going to be lunch, and we're only doing half days or whatever they said. And he makes this really big math problem on the board, really convoluted, and he goes, you guys got 15 minutes to solve it. And if you solve it, you can leave. If you don't solve it, you can't. And you got to stay. So everybody's writing this stuff down. He goes, you don't even have to show me your work. I don't care how you figure it out. This was before, your cell phones and everything, looking it up. So we're all, like, clacking away at calculators, those big, like, T138s or whatever. And we're all just like finding it. Can't get the answer. We're getting close, but we can't find it fast enough. The clock's ticking away. He just goes, bang. Okay, enough answers. Everybody give your answers. Let's see what you got. And like my group, nobody had it. And it comes to our group, and he goes, "What'd you guys get?" Nope. Everybody's kind of going like this, and I just went 37. And his face kind of goes, yeah, that's it. So, guess you guys are free to go. And everybody thought like it was a joke at first, and then he just was like, okay, and then he just walked out of the room. So everybody looked at me, and they kind of went, yeah, and I just left, like I left with everybody. No, I think the answer was 37. He was just surprised. And, caught him at his own game. It would suck if the story was like, oh yeah, and the number was 54. The number was pi. But I remember you know, getting out of class for that reason. So I was really, really happy, and ever since, I've considered 37 kind of a lucky number of mine. Same as, like, 12, because 12 was my basketball jersey in middle school, and, of course, any age that you are, you know, every year, your lucky number age or whatever goes up by 1, so, yeah. Like, right now, for example, we have 3 people watching and 7 thumbs ups. Looks like 37 right next to each other. On my screen, anyway. Now there's 4. Fuck. Now it's ruined. And now it's 2. Oh, shit. It is all over the damn place. Fuck, help. Let's see. Anybody? You fucked it up. Fuck. Man, I wish I could play like music during these streams, but it'd probably get flagged. Yeah, well, it's alright. They're gone now, don't worry, analysis. They are gone. I would know. I have not had good retention for these things. Just say fuck YouTube flagging. You don't have to hashtag everything BBM. You don't have to. You're better than that. You're better than that. Checking my stock scores. Fuck the king's god. Fuck the king. I believe the phrase fuck the king was uttered. It was quite awful, Your Grace. He was the finest man in all the realm. What is there, rain expected for tonight? Let me see. If there is, I want to know. I don't fucking... Yeah, that was sort of a varies. I'm not good at doing varies. I don't know. Do. Oh, hey. Do. Fuck it. I'm sharing it in the general chat. Caitlin will flip shit. See if anybody joins. She really got on to me the last time in the Discord. Ever since she became part of the small council, Your Grace. Power resides where men believe it resides. And a very small man can cast a very large shadow. Yeah, let's see what shit I've already got. Maybe it's already been deleted. No, it's still there. Just waiting for her to notice. That was a while ago. I had a few people get mad at me about that. They're like, he's posting his stuff too much in the general chat. Put it in the share your shit here tab where nobody ever fucking goes unless if you tag everybody. It's like, yeah, well, it's the general chat for a reason because it's generally easy to find stuff that way. It was like Phil didn't care. Like Phil didn't give 2 fucks. It was not him. It was just a personal beef she had with it. She went all mad squeen on me. Mad squeen. What? So sometimes. Maybe we should put in general, then after 10 minutes, someone should put it in the right place. Sure. Works for me. Hello, newcomer. Whomever you may be. Whoa, don't move that piece of hair. Let's watch David check his emails. Got an email that just said, "May we talk?" The answer is no. I will not change my PlayStation password. Guys, I refuse to change my PlayStation password. You know why? Because I don't own a fucking PlayStation, okay? That's the main reason. Other than that, I would have no problem. Nor do I need a recommendation letter from Donald Trump about filing for a new mortgage on my house, okay? You know, these emails, Christ. You know, 7 L's. Ooh. In the thumbnail for this video, I look like I'm going to kill everyone. Let's check the Discord. What does the Lord of Light have to say about this? FOP streamers. Another pinned message. I need you, Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein. Man, I really do dislike how nobody, like, what's the point of doing a live stream when like 2 or 3 of your subscriber base gets notified? Like, this happens even when I watch like Phil do a live stream. It's like he's got 11,700 subscribers and there's 20 people watching live right now. It's like, really? That, what kind of odds? Like, that's literally like 1%. Not even 1%. It's 1/5% of his subscriber base. Now, for me, 3 is what? I don't know. 6 would be 1%. We definitely don't have 6 watching, so 0.5% of my subscriber base is watching. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't get notified for shit on YouTube. Nobody does really anymore. It kind of sucks. I think it's just like because not all of Phil's subs are a diverse audience. Just happen to see it when it's on, or if people share it on Discord. Yep, and see, I try not to. Hey, Alan, what's up with you? I'm glad you were able to join. We were just talking about how not many people are aware of, you know, live streams anymore. And I don't know. I will say the only good thing, hold on, what was it? That was I hit reminder, but if Phil goes on live early, we're dogged out. Yeah. What's weird is that in the last, let's see, in the last couple of months, I've actually put out a decent amount of content, even though it's just coming from my cell phone. But it's like, listen, if you had a problem with it, then don't make it so convenient. The only reason I wasn't able to do live streams more frequently was because of the fact that I had to set up this computer, and I had so many problems with this, you know, this fucking microphone right here, that I was just like, you know, god damn it. I would do it if I had a huge audience, but I really don't. Or at least I don't when I do live streams. I think the most I've ever had during a live stream was like 15 people once. And that was when I like blew everyone the fuck up, and that was when I was doing like my 500 subscribers things, and that's one of like the most medium like view counted videos I have. It's like not even close to the best one. Whew. But if you do like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. I told people that if I get to 10 thumbs ups, I'm gonna shit my pants. It's happened before. It may happen again. That's all. 10. 10 thumbs ups out of 620 subscribers. See, you say 2 more people, but mine says 7. If there are, in fact, 8 thumbs ups, let me know, YouTube. Because then I will stop telling people that thumbs it up. You know, I've gotten 10 thumbs ups before on a stream when I said that. And I did shit my pants, but just nobody noticed. And it didn't seem like I noticed. And like I didn't even pay attention to it. And so, you know, it's kind of a hit or miss. It's like, oh, did he shit his pants? I don't know. I mean, I can't show you the shit. So, I mean, you're really just taking it on my word. The word of a guy who shits his pants. Oh, my dog's asleep on my pillow. Well, now he's not because I said my dog and his ears perked up. Well, he was. It was very cute. Taking the word of a guy who shits his pants. He's shedding his pants. There's so much shit in his pants. Too much shit in that guy's pants. You gotta stop shitting in your pants. His pants are there for you. And if you get to 10 likes, they're gonna be choked with poo. And if they... I'm sorry. Favorite musical artist, Dave? I mean, besides me? Don't judge me too hard on this stuff. It's kind of like, you know, everybody's different, but I like girl kind of music, honestly. I love John Mayer, like a lot of John Mayer stuff. I like early Maroon 5 type stuff. If I wasn't on my phone, I would just look at my fucking subscriptions. I like very good. Thumbs up for John Mayer. He deserves it. If not me, he does. Yeah, like I was on a kick for a while on his recent song, Still Feel Like Your Man. I don't know. I just like... Oh, dude, Room for Squares. That's in my car right now. That's in my car right now. I love that. I literally love every song on Room for Squares. And that's why I like them. That's how you know you like them. It's the reason I know I love the band The Eagles is because if you listen to an album of theirs and you like over 70% of their songs, it's like you like the band a lot. I hate country. I think that's bad. I'm not saying every song ever made, ever blah, 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 boo, you know what I mean. But it is my, just like horror is my least favorite movie genre, country is my least favorite musical genre. But occasionally there's one or two in there that'll make me laugh or that I'll think have a good beat. That album is so good. The songwriting sounded so innocent and quirky and jazzy like Childhood. Yeah, yeah. You nailed that on the head. Man, did you nail that on the head. Couldn't have said it better. Took the words out of my mouth. It was one of those things that he wrote songs then that just kind of got me. Like, at least I felt like if I could write music and sing music, this is the kind of stuff that I would want to write and sing. Like 3x5 is an amazing song. Neon's great. Yeah, he is awesome. We should all kiss his ass just for a little bit. St. Patrick's Day, yeah. What's going on, Claudio? 2 seconds. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere, audience. Technical difficulties. Okay. I see people messaging. What are they saying? Throw up a topic. David will talk about it. Goddamn right. Good. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah for not being broke for reals. Yes. You will love me either way. Rick and Morty, only seen a couple of clips of it. I went. Got 5 people in here. If you haven't liked the stream, go ahead and do so. Even if you don't like what I've talked about yet, come on, just do it. Favorite show to get high to? Good for you. Dude, you will love me the way. Trying to think. Let me go on my YouTube. I'm on my YouTube right now, but let me go. I have not seen an episode of Supernatural either, and I'm sure I'll probably like it based on all the women fawning over it. Let's see what I got in my immediate mix. Duncan Sheik, Barely Breathing. Halsey, Gasoline. Matt Simmons, Catch and Release. Kali, Gangster. Too Good at Saying Goodbyes by Sam Smith. If I click on one of these random ass things, let's see what we got. Some Lifehouse in there. Walk Off the Earth. I do hear it's hilarious. I've seen that one video where they're like, it's kangaroo court, you know, like all that shit. I thought that was great. I laughed my ass off. James Vincent, his version of James Vincent McMorrow, who did the version of Wicked Game that Game of Thrones did. Been on kind of a bit of a wood kid lately. They have the song Run Boy Run and a song called Iron. I do not watch any anime. My buddy Alec is going to try to get me into some of it. But, in fairness, I did watch Spirited Away with my best friend Alec and Kyle in my home theater room, I'd say about a month and a half ago. And we enjoyed it. That's a movie to get high to, because as an adult, 3 adults in their 20s, you're like, what? I need to be high for this. I will say, although I have not listened to all of her stuff, the songs that I have heard of hers over the last, you know, I look like Silent Bob. Well, thanks. Hopefully I'm not as fat. But I love Shakira. I think Shakira's great. And her hips don't lie. So, let's see. If I go back here. Yeah, I love that song by Halsey, Gasoline. All this, the other one, I have not found another one that I really like as much as that one. That one really stands out. Oh, I would let Shakira ride my fucking face. And that's the nice way of putting it. Oh, that sucks for that singer. There's a guy named Ben Cox, ironically, who has a song called So Cold. Man, that's going to be a rough, bout of fame. Taking my time on my ride. Oh, oh, oh. I like Ed Sheeran a lot. The Selena Gomez songs I've heard on the radio I like. I like Shawn Mendes, even though every song that he does sounds the exact same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he is not fixing a goddamn thing. So let's see. Goo Goo Dolls song Iris, Semi Charmed Life. Waka Waka by Shakira. I don't know. I kind of have yeah, Goo Goo Dolls is pretty great. Let's see. What else do I have here? Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Straight for prophecy. Beauty lies behind the hills. Speaking of running, you watched The Flash. I saw several episodes of the first season, but it was I don't know. I like Stranger Things. Sorry, I just saw. I love Coldplay, and if any songs that sound like Creep or High and Dry by Radiohead, I really like. And Coldplay, I mean, if you sound like Coldplay, you're kind of aces in my book. Coldplay just seems to stay consistently good over the years. You look forward to season 2 of Stranger Things? I do. Look forward to seeing 11 again. Maybe she'll be called 12 this season. God, shut up, Fear the Walking Dead. I'm just scrolling on my YouTube, and I'm just like, If you guys want to hear really, really good remixes to songs, first I would say subscribe to a guy called Mr. Revels. So M-R, no period, capital R, E-V-I-L-L-Z. And there's another channel called Proximity, and they have some really great remixes. Not all of them are great, but you'll search and you'll find the ones that you like. And I also like Walk Off the Earth. I love that stuff. I think Pentatonics is great. I did not. You are tearing me apart, Pentatonic. Yeah, Walk Off the Earth's really good. I like really good covers to songs. Some songs are just even better. Like, there's a song by, you know that one song that goes, "Ba-da-da-da, no place I'd rather be." Well, it was done the 1975. That's the name of the band. The 1975 did a cover of that on BBC Radio Live. And it is so much better. It is like a pure sex sounding song. And rarely is that something that I encourage people to go listen to, but listen to it. And if you got your girlfriend or your boyfriends watching this, fuck them to that song. That is the song to do it, folks. It's got kind of this jazz, like, perfect for guys to keep a rhythm to. Know what I mean, ladies? or gents. You never know with your fan base. Let's see who I got in here. Maybe I'll be your crying shoulder. Oh yeah, I love the band All American Rejects. There's a great song called Fallen Apart by All American Rejects. God, I really want to play some of it, but I know it'll get like flagged and I won't be able to make my 3 cents off this video. So I can't. But it's just very kind of, all you do is give and you just take, and it kicks into a nice beat. It's got a really nice beat. You like any rap? Yeah, I think Eminem's good. He counts, man. Have you ever seen those videos where all the black rappers are like, yeah, man, I wish I could rap like Eminem, but he the only one like him, though. He the best. You know, like, I like that. I like some Tupac. Kendrick Lamar has a few songs I like. You make 3 cents, I make $4. Bro. Well, you got more subscribers than I do, dude. I'm checking out your fucking channelytics right now. Yeah. You even got a real-time subscriber count on your channelytics. Channel average view per video, you get 823. I get like 15. You got 233 videos. I got like 65. I have like 75 really, but there are a lot of private ones. I'm looking at it right now, man. What do you want to know about your channel? I'll tell you about it from my perspective. I'm looking at it right now. Let's see here. There we are. Okay. Let's look at your all-time, not subscribers, but let's look at your views. Okay. At the end of August, you gained a lot of views on a video. You're kind of remaining steady. You kind of get a lot of 200s, stuff like that. Oh, they're showing us compared to each other. Shit. So like when I gain videos or views, I get like 99 and you get like 234. So you're getting quite a bit more than me. Let's look at your all-time. Nope, won't let me do that. Let's look at your videos. It says that I upload more than you, or at least lately. But that doesn't mean much because mine is coming from a cell phone. And yours is probably not. Let me see here. Yeah, man, it's when you post pretty consistently though. You got a lot of stuff on here. Got a lot of videos. If you're kind of doing what I do, you got some that are like around 200. Oh, that one's 3,000 and whatever. You had a few of your reviews get some good stuff here. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, but you're doing better than I am, so if you got $4, that's great. I think I've made $4.50 all time on my channel, and I've had it for about a year. Oh, there'll be plenty to watch. I have no doubt. I'm stuck, though. I'm at like 625 subscribers. I think the most I had was 634, but I lost some just because, I don't know, they were hollow, or people were just like, oh, he's not what I thought he was. But what's crazy is that I've been mentioned by a lot of bigger channels. It just doesn't help my channel grow. You know, I've been on, did voiceover work for Talking Thrones. Zora Hype, Phil the Issues guy, I guest hosted on. Preston Jacobs mentioned me before. Yeah. Mediocre Films, I was on that too. That's a good question, David. What do you recommend during the off season? I need that PewDiePie shout out, yeah. I guess what would I suggest people watch? I love in the off seasons of things. I like watching other people's YouTube channels, like Red Letter Media. I think is fantastic. I love like all of their stuff. Hey man, I appreciate any of the shout outs you can give me. I don't mind. I'd love to be able to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know that's a big benchmark that you're trying to get to, especially for someone who does live streams and stuff. It's a big benchmark, so you can get super chats, and I don't even know if people would super chat me if I had it, but it'd be nice to see see if anybody does anything. But let me see. How long have I been doing this for? Man, this stream has been long. Well, still, you might do more if that becomes an option. Yeah, that's kind of what I do too, BBM. I mean, like I said, I've been mentioned on a lot of channels. It's just, I don't know if the shout-outs just aren't that good or whatever, but I seem to catch channels right before they get popular. So there's that. Remember, that's like a classic case of, hey, remember the little people when you get big. You know, I was co-hosting shows with Kyle on Kyle's Fucking Chickens back when he had 2,500, and now he's got 16 or 17,000 and a couple million views on his channel and rising. Talking Thrones did it when he had 20,000 subscribers. Did a Littlefinger intro on 2 of his videos, and now he's got 50,000 subscribers. We just need to push 17 more. Yeah, you can do it, man. You're pretty fucking close. And once you get to that, you just help bring me up with you. Help me. Oh, you'll get there. I'm sure I'll gain 17 subscribers in the same amount of time you do. It's just I don't have anything really that compelling, because I like to do impression videos, but I want to do them like I do my ones where I really take the time, like little Jon Snow and Littlefinger video. You know, it's got 48 thumbs ups and only 473 views. I've seen Anthony Fantano on a couple of podcasts I like. Don't really know much about him, though. My favorite video, I think, on my channel so far, honestly, is the Jon Snow meets Rick Grimes. And it has 132 thumbs ups, 5 thumbs downs, and it has 2,074 views. And there was a period where I thought that was going to go viral, and it gained like 1,400 views in a week. And then it just fucking stopped. I've even had Alt-Shift-X comment on my Alt-Shift-X video, and it doesn't have a lot of views. And those are the types of videos I would make. I've written a couple of sketches that I just need other people to help me make. I can't just, the reason the camera is so close to me on the Jon Snow and Rick Grimes one is because I'm literally having to focus myself, hit record, hit the audio thing, and the audio thing's just out of camera, and then do the performance, and then look to see if the camera hasn't shut off automatically or anything like that. So it becomes a pain because, I'm an actor by trade and a filmmaker, and I want it to be better quality, but this is what I can do. When I did sit down and make actual reviews and stuff, they were in focus and they were relatively high quality. I had the image pop up, I had music, I had little gags I did in it. Not skits, but gags, little jokes. But my videos randomly blew up a year after I posted. You never know, a video might just start getting a ton of views at random. Yeah, you should give me a shout out because you got fucking like 2,800 fucking subscribers and both of your videos are like over 50,000 views. Just make a video just devoted to me analysis, just as a Christmas present. That'd be great. You're like, hey, I know you guys haven't heard much from me in a while, but if you heard about this walking David, he's kind of annoying. And he asked me to do this. He's got a gun to my head. He's got a gun. Like, let's see here. Yeah, I'm always kind of fluctuating on haven't gained any subscribers. My estimated revenue for this month is 71 cents. Yeah, make a video on BBM. He's closer to 1,000, probably should. I'll take just a shout out on the back end, the part of the video that nobody will watch. I wish Vine had stayed a thing. I used to do a lot of Vines. I still technically have a Vine account, but you know, nobody ever, you know, that stopped being cool the moment I was a part of it. Not taking the blame for that, but it's just true. An analysis of BBM and Cersei's relationship. Oh no. You can still do Vines on your channel. Maybe I should just do that, just upload all of my Vines connected and I'll just be a video. It'll be like a 4-minute video of just all of my 100 Vines that I did. I think there's a Vine of me getting hit with a banana in the face that people seem to like. And there's lots of Vines where I came up to my dog and did weird stuff, where I talked like the guy from Cops. Yeah, I don't know. If only people cared. Baby, now we got bad blood. And we used to have mad love. Baby, now we got bad blood. Bad blood. You know, I've thought about doing reviews about other people's bad reviews. And just been like, yeah, this review sucks. Because I'm telling you, people suck at doing reviews. They look at the same videos that everybody else looks at. The new Rockstars, AMC special edition releases about like Walking Dead, or you know, HBO things about Game of Thrones, and then they just repeat the same thing. And I just want to be like, yeah, you know that channel that does all these reviews, they're fucking terrible. Why? Because he just said the same thing as new Rockstars here, and then like show a clip of them repeating the same things that a bigger YouTube channel said. Drives me nuts. I can't stand it when people are like that. Let me see. How much, sorry folks. 6% left, so I'm gonna have to end this soon. Yo, do it. Just remind me to do it. If you want me to do movie reviews, leave me a comment in the comment section. Leave me a comment in the whatever section. Some YouTube I do listen to. Earlier stuff, not more recent. But if you want me to do a movie review of a particular movie, then just put the movie down in the comments and I'll do it. If there's a certain movie that everybody wants me to review, then I will absolutely review it, and I'll actually take my time and really review it for you guys. Write down bullet points and everything, and not do it so haphazardly like this. But, yeah. Well, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. How about you watch one episode of a show and review it? Just a random one, just like pick it out of the whole series. Just pick one episode and be like, yeah, you know, I don't know who this Rick guy is, but this Morty guy can fuck himself. You know, like something like that. Everybody be like, what the fuck? You don't know who that is? Like, all of it dislikes, flagged. The first episode, just the first episode. That'll be my thing. I just review the first episodes of things. And it's just called David's First Take. And that'll be what I do. Maybe it will be. Who knows? It's not the worst idea. There's always an idea out there. Oh boy. Well, BBM, encourage people to ask me to do it. It's not a matter if I want to do it or if you want me to do it. We got to get like an audience here. I got 600 people who don't give a shit what I post. They don't give a fuck. They're not even watching right now. There's 621 of you who are just doing nothing to better me. What's like fucking wrong with you guys? You're like not even fucking looking at me. I'm such a narcissist and nobody's looking in my fucking direction except policemen who keep going, you're speeding, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to I'm gonna do a YouTube channel where that's all I talk like. And I'll call it Gavid. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that character. Ear my gird. I do a very good gay impression, and my gay friends think that as well. And all the people who think that I'm gay in real life also think that that's a very good impression, which is why they think I'm gay in real life. Because if I came out and I was just like doing a review about the movie It, and I was just going, yeah, seriously? When they brought these kids out, I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And don't give me this shit like, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, like, people love it. Love it. Love every minute of it, baby. I keep going back to the Discord to see if that video's been removed. Not yet. Not yet. Holding strong. Nobody's looking at it, but it's holding strong. Wow, been going for 82 minutes. One last check on the battery life here. 5%. This stream's gonna come to an end whether you guys like it or not. So, in the meantime, if there's any kind of videos that you'd like to see me make, like the first episode thing, put it in the comments section when this video is done uploading. And if you enjoyed it, give this stream a thumbs up, share it with your friends. I appreciate any help you can give me on that front. It'd be nice to get one of these live streams to 100 views just to kind of get some momentum with them, you know what I mean? And not get like 35 or 55 or whatever I've been getting. So, yeah. Anyways, all of you have been great. I'm David Grayson. Thank you for watching this little chat with David or Walking Dead or review of Spiderman Homecoming or whatever it is. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have a great night and that all of your masturbatory fantasies come true. So, there's that. We did not get to 10 likes. But if we do after this video's done, you better believe off camera, I'm gonna shit my fucking pants. Have a good night, everybody.